Let's welcome in the management of IEX now. Mr. Rohit Bajaj is now with us. So, of course, IEX is one of India's largest power, one of the leading largest power exchange, which provides the benchmark prices for all electricity transactions. Can you just tell us how have things been of late? How are things looking in? Will you be able to sustain the momentum after you've restarted?
Yeah, good afternoon. So, things are looking good now. We have come a long way from where we started in April. Our overall demand was so low. Now, with the revival of commercial industrial activities, demand has set to increase again. So, in the month of August, we were down just 2% YOY, and this particular month, September, where we are already into three weeks, we are up 2.5%. So that way, the demand overall is also increasing, and which is coming to our platform as well. In Q2, our volumes are up 12%, 10%, and H1 it is about 12 to 13% up. Electricity, I'm talking about electricity. This is really very positive overall, and prices are continuously on the lower side. So even today, after so much demand at our platform, our prices are close to 2.5 rupees only. This is because of various factors, because input cost has gone down because of more coal availability, less demand, and there is correction in the gas prices overseas also in the international market. So this has led to higher supply at lower cost, and the prices are down, and people are taking advantage of our platform. They are leveraging this position and helping them reduce their overall cost of procurement by participating here. This looks sustainable because as we expect demand to go further, we foresee that this trend will continue. We expect that participation will increase going forward.
Right. As power demand, of course, is one of the lead indicators as far as, the economy movement or the activity movement is concerned. Now, diesel demand is also something which people tend to look at. But that, because unfortunately of schools being shut, travel being shut, is something which is not important. So what is the sense that you get in terms of the demand that you're seeing in power so far? What is it telling you about the industrial activity when you compare it to historic movement? Where would you say we are in terms of an economic pickup versus, what we were saying in the month of Jan or Feb?
Yeah, so I'll share some data points with you. Immediately after the lockdown, so we have one very big segment who participate at our platform is commercial and industrial segment. All the bulk consumers, those who consume more than 1 megawatt of power, they participate there. So that went down almost by 90% because only the essential services and all those continuous plant which cannot afford to shut it down, they were participating in the month of April. From there, and between April and September, we have seen huge increase. In fact, our volumes are 26% increase YOY of this particular segment, which is C&I consumers. So that way, we are seeing it very much sustainable because most of these industries if we talk about metal, if we talk about cement, textile, most of these industries have started now. I'm talking about bigger industries. So smaller and MSME, they are taking a little bit more time. But if we talk about bigger industries, they are on track. Their volume is back. Their demand is back. And this is precisely the reason why we are seeing positive numbers in this particular month, which is September. So this is expected to continue now. It will only increase going forward. That is what we at Exchange feel.
Okay. Rohit, just wanted to understand that you've also got a peer, PTC, who's launching an exchange. Is that going to materially impact your volumes? Are you worried about that?
So we are, as Exchange, we are contributing only 4.5% of the total power consumed in the country. Government has been working long for deepening of this market. They want to increase the overall size because we know that if we have to consume more renewable, we need central marketplace where this can be used for the purpose of integration. And this is what has happened across the globe also. So we have many countries where exchanges are contributing to 50-60% of the total consumption of the country. So we have to go a long way. In fact, there are various models which are being debated now where we want to route large part of the energy generated in the country through exchanges. And if that has to happen, we need many more players. So that way we welcome competition. Today we alone are working for deepening of the market. We alone are working towards making marketplace more vibrant. If we have some more competition, it is always good for the sector. We would be under pressure to create more services, a better marketplace for our consumers. Similarly, it will also help in creating overall great place where exchanges together can be contributing to the very large portion rather than just 4% what we are doing today.
Okay, fair enough. Now, you have also said that the gas exchange is a huge opportunity and that's going to see some substantial reforms over the next 12 to 18 months, help boost liquidity. Can you share more details on this front?
Yeah, so gas exchange, we started in June, 15th of June, precisely. And there are certain things which are required, certain enablers which we have to create. So we are working regularly with the regulators, we are working with ministry. There are certain enablers which today, what we have in electricity, same things are not there in gas, and it is taking a little bit of time. But a lot of work is being done. We are working on, together with regulator, creating market framework, complete comprehensive rule book for exchanges, which is in very advanced stage. Similarly, we are also in the process of creating system operator, independent system operator, who will be taking care of the pipeline so that marketing and pipeline is a separate activity and open access on the pipeline can be ensured. So there are, and then another reform we need it on the GST front, where today different states impose different VAT for gas. We want to bring this on the GST platform so that everything is uniform across the country. So these are certain things which we are working on. Parallelly, we are also interacting with all the buyers and sellers. Some transactions are being done at our platform. Very recently, in this a few days back, we have traded about 3,400 MMBTU. And we expect with enablers being in place, this number is bound to grow. But there is a lot more on the electricity side because I'll just add here. So very recently, in fact, in this first half, we have introduced two new markets. One is real-time market, which has been received very well by the participants. There are more than 250 participants who are regularly using this platform. This is very close to real-time. So now both the participants, buyer as well as seller, they can avail this market every 30 minutes, which means this is operational 48 times in a day. And then they can use this for the purpose of balancing their requirements. Sometimes their forecast go wrong. If they have surpluses, they can sell. If they have demand deficit, they can buy. So this has been received very well. There are price discovery in every time block, and the market has been doing exceptionally well. We have already traded 3 billion unit in this segment. So this is one major segment which we have introduced after 2009 and very well absorbed by the participants. Second very important thing which has happened recently is we have introduced green market in the month of August, which was inaugurated by our Honorable Minister, Mr. R.K. Singh, on the 1st of September. This market has also started to pick up really well. There are many states who are not meeting their purchase obligation. Today in country, we have a renewable purchase obligation. Every state, every consumer have to meet that. And those who are not meeting those states where they don't have capacity, they are using this platform for the purpose of buying power. Similarly, there are some other states, particularly Western and some Southern states, where they have huge potential to generate. They are generating in excess of their RPO. They are using this platform for selling, dispatching.
Right. All right. Got it. We'll let you go on that note. Thanks much for joining in and sharing with us the outlook on IEX. All right. On that note, let's take a quick break with news that we're at 11,986 on the Nifty. Sensex up 230 points with IT, pharma and real estate leading the way.